Love can take many forms, if it's sibling love, friend love, or just true love. My mom and dad found love on a drunken night at a party. The first time that my parents met, my mom was with my sister's dad and went out to go see him while he was with his friends. On that same night, my dad went to go hang out with his friends at the same club that my mom was in, and it turned out that he had a mutual friend with my mom's current boyfriend. The way my mom described first seeing my dad was truly touching. He was the most hideous thing I ever saw, and I refused to talk to him. True love. Anyways, from that day on, nothing really happened until a couple years later, and my mom got pregnant by her husband, and my dad got this other lady pregnant. They started to talk a lot more and became closer, and then they ended up having another set of kids, and then 8 months later, her husband passed away. After that tragic incident happened, my mom and my dad both became a lot closer. They went out and ate food, they talked a lot more, they went dancing. He was even the godfather to my oldest sister. But still, it was nothing more than a mere friendship. Until one day, they both went to a party, and they both got really drunk, and they kissed. From then on, it was the most awkward relationship because they both didn't know how they felt about the kiss. My mom just recently lost her boyfriend, and my dad was not looking for a relationship. One day, he showed up at her door, and he addressed the issue at hand. And from then, they agreed that they'd never talk about it again, and that they wouldn't make it a big deal. But just as he was about to leave, they kissed again. And then it was just the weirdest relationship that they ever had for a year, until finally my dad just flat out told her that they should just be together. And then about a year later, they had me, and then they got married, and we were all a happy family for a while. My brothers came and they lived with us, and we were all in Indiana, and then 13 years later, they ended up getting a divorce, but it was for the absolute best. But even though they got a divorce, it was still nice to know that people can find love, even if it's just temporary. At the end of the day, there will always be someone there to love you, like a friend or a family member, and if you're lucky enough, maybe even someone who just truly loves you. Even though they broke up, and my family broke up, we're all still connected. We were raised together, so we all had to share that bond, even if it was just a piece of paper that was keeping us all together. My mom found someone, and now she's finally happy, and my sisters moved out, and they have found people that they love too. Like my sister, she has a roommate, and they're the best of friends, and they just share the biggest bond, and I hope to find that one day. And my brother, he started his own family. He has a son and a daughter, and I love them both, and his girlfriend, who is a gem. And we're all just happier, or most of us are happier now, and it's just because of the temporary love that my parents had for each other. Thank you.